Hey guys, hope you all have been well. My voice is horrible right now because I have a sore throat and it's really bugging me, but I needed to film today because it's a 3-day weekend and I won't have a video to upload next week, so here I am, hoarse voice and all. Today I'm going to be filming a video that I've been requested to do. I don't know what it's been about like my past tutorials, but more than like what am I wearing, it's like what brushes are you using. So I wanted to do an updated version of my favorite brushes. I've already done a video on this a little while back, but since I started using Morphe brushes, a lot of things has changed. I'm finding that I'm not using a lot of my old favorites. So I wanted to update this video for you guys. For those of you who have been asking me about what brushes I use when I do tutorials and what have you. I wanted to also address this, like I'm a lot farther back than I normally am when I film, and the reason is because I'm hearing you guys, I hear you guys all the time when it comes to my lighting. I share the struggle with you guys. I'm so upset that I never get lighting right. So what I did was I watched a bunch of videos on YouTube on how to work the lighting situation when you have artificial lighting as well. I would really appreciate if you guys tell me how the lighting works with this. I might even just show you a palette. Let's try it. Okay, this is one of the palettes that I use for this makeup look. So this is the Stila in the lights. Okay, that looks like so much more true to color even from back here. Okay, I think I need to be filming from this distance from now on. My voice sounds so bad. Before we move on, if you guys like this makeup look, of course I will be posting it up on Instagram for you guys to find out what makeup products I use to put the look together. It was really fun and I absolutely love the way it turned out. Like this eye combination, this lip combination, this like whole look right now is so me. So head on over to Instagram if you like this makeup look and let us get started with the video. So you guys can see my vanity at the back. I just pulled this little bad boy up, and this is majority my like Real Techniques, MAC, just like older brushes. These were the original babies. So I do have a lot of MAC brushes. I started collecting MAC brushes in college, and to be honest, I still don't use them as frequently. It's kind of more like collector's item. Like some of them have serious dust on them. I don't know if you'll see these fuzzies in the air. There is one brush though that I have been loving, and it's kind of rekindled. This was my first like bronzer brush, and this is the MAC 168. It's a tried and true. There are still a ton of YouTubers that use this brush. It is one of the white bristled brushes and it's just really soft. I still think that these brushes on the eyes feel amazing. The only other brush that I really like in terms of the bristles is a 224 from MAC, but when it comes to bristles, these white hair hands down are my favorite still to this day, and I think that blending with them is the easiest thing in the world. Really great at like chiseling out, but does an amazing job at blending, I tell you. And this is the 188. It is a stippling brush. Again, this is one of the originals that I used like in college to put on my blush because I didn't have Real Techniques at the time. I basically just had specific MAC brushes to do different things, and this was my blush brush because I had a MAC lady do my makeup and she had used this for my blush. I'm like, what's that? It packs on enough pigmentation on my cheeks, and again, it's very good to blend out. This is a synthetic brush and it is dual fiber like that. And so when it comes to putting on like really pigmented blushes, I don't go wrong with that. You know, I can't make a mistake just because it's so like fluffy. But this is still one of my favorite brushes. For highlighter, I only use one brush. I have a single fan brush, and this is from Smashbox. It has done amazing things for my highlighter. I'm not a crazy highlighter fiend. The only thing that I heavily highlight is the tip of my nose right here. I'm so into that trend. I don't know why, but this does everything. I apply my highlighter like this down my nose, tip of my nose, cupid's bow underneath, and then I just put a wash right through my brows. Honestly, you can probably find any fan brush of this size and I'll probably do the job, but I do like the way it feels. It's very soft and it has maintained its shape very well, considering that I put this through the ringer since it's the only brush I use for highlighter. Only one. This one here, this is the MAC 135. I still love this brush. These brushes have become really popular. I think Jaclyn Hill had mentioned that this was like one of her favorites, and I don't know if I got it because of her. I can't remember that far back, but since getting it, I still love this brush. So here we are with Morphe, and then just some other extra brushes that I got as gifts. When I apply foundation on my videos, it's usually one of these two. This one here, the flat top kabuki brush, is the E6, and then this one is the E56. When I apply foundation, I usually get questions on this brush. I think that this has to be my favorite foundation brush as of right now. Let me pull it out for you. This is the Expert Face Brush from Real Techniques, and for the longest, this was my favorite foundation brush. If I show you side by side, they're very similar. And the reason why I prefer this one is because it's a lot bigger. So I get the work done a lot more quicker. But it is pinched on the side. They both have that dome shaped on the top. It's very dense. They're both very soft. So they're the same thing. I just get the work done a lot faster with this one. So I use this a lot more often. But if I didn't have this, I would definitely go back to this brush. But yeah, they're both affordable. Which one would I choose? If you have a big face like me, then maybe this one. It really doesn't matter. They both pretty much work the same. This I use when that one is extremely dirty and I don't want to clean my brushes yet. And it's really nice at pouncing on your foundation, which is what I tend to do. Like after I'm done doing the buff and stuff, I like to like tap in my foundation, and this like just, it airbrushes it. So those two, my favorite foundations as of the moment. This one here is the E45, and this one is the E08. This one is more dense, whereas this has some density to it, but it's more fluffy than anything, and you can see in the bristles. This one here I like to use to blend out my concealer. So I put on my concealer and I would pounce and blend out. And then this one here, I would take the powder, whether it's loose or my Rimmel Stay Matte, and then I would practically bake my face like that. This combo together has been my favorite concealer combo. It just looks amazing. It looks flawless and it looks very like clean. So typically I don't care about powder brushes as long as they're big and fluffy. That's all I care about. But this brush, the E2, I have been loving this brush for my powder. It's a little pinched. It is domed, but it's kind of, I think that's a comment because I just uploaded my Valentine's video, and every time I get double notification sounds, I know that's a comment, and I'm excited to read it. Should I read it now? No. Continue. And it is domed, but you can see that this is a lot more flat in comparison to the side. And so when I'm applying powder, like I literally can just do this and it just feels all nice. It's really, really fluffy and so soft. It feels like natural hair, but I know it isn't because, natural hair is expensive. Look at how nice it lays on the skin, how well it fits. Like, I just get it done so quick. Look how big this brush is. This is my favorite powder brush, I think, of all time. Alright guys, I guess we'll move on to bronzer. I did speak about the MAC one that I liked, the goat hair. I also really like this one. This is from Morphe as well. This is the E5, and it's one of these like fat fan brushes. And this is what I used for my face today. As you can see, it's dirty. And it just fits like, it's amazing. Like, you can just do this all up on your forehead and then like really chisel that out. And this is pretty dense, so it does pack on a lot of color, whereas the white hair one from MAC is very light, and I can build on that. It looks very like faded and blended. This is like, no, I want you to see. I want you to see my contour. You looking? So this is definitely more for statement bronzing or contouring like I have on today. So I'm going to move on to eyes, and 224 for MAC is still my favorite transition and like blending out color here. Nothing beats this. I've spoken about it before in my last video. I always say that this is my favorite brush. I think it just blends everything evenly, and so I don't have to worry about my transition color being patchy, which is a pet peeve of mine. If I get patchy eyelids, it just ruins everything for me. The end of the world, I swear. 217, tried and true, guys. It applies enough pigmentation, but again, these brushes, these types of hairs, they just blend everything so effortlessly. I love them. I still have love for the 239. This is again from MAC. For laying down my lid color, it is what I used to lay my lid color today. I do have a couple of these because they're what I use for the longest time. But I will say that another brush that I've loved to pack on color, which is so weird because I was against these brushes when I first started putting on eyeshadow. This is the Morphe E14, and this is one of those fatter brushes. So it's similar in style to the flat one where it's pinched, kind of tapered, but it's a lot wider and it's a lot thicker. I don't know if the thickness does anything for me, but I just feel like it gets everything done so much quicker. Like, look at how dirty this is. I use it all the time now, all the time. So there's a comparison. Look at how much thinner this one is, but it just gets a lot more surface done in a shorter amount of time. So I still use this interchangeably to put on or pack on my lid colors. I love them both. I do want to go over this one though. I don't know if it's still available. I forget if it was limited edition, but this is the 231. Look at how flat this baby is. This here is perfect for laying down eyeshadow as eyeliner. Today I have no liquid or cream or gel liner on. I just have shadow as my wing. And it's something that I've grown to like revive. I used to do it a lot, and then I stopped, and then I kind of did it here and there, but now I'm really back into it because I love that like gradient, smoky, like, I don't know, not very solid eyeliner look. And so with brushes like this, it really blends everything so nice on the lid area and extending it outwards. But I also like to use it to get really detailed in my lower lash line because I'm not really a fan of really blown out under eye area. I kind of like to keep it concentrated. I'm still very minimal when it comes to my lower lash line, so just getting it right up close to the lower lash line, that's what I love to use this for. So this is dirty. I used it today to do my eyeliner. Love. So with that said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there's something that I didn't go over, maybe I didn't explain too well, always leave it in the comments down below and I will type back to you with a response, with an answer that I think best suits your question. If you guys did enjoy this video and have not done so already, I'd really appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe button down below. It's in red. And again, if you like this makeup look, go ahead and head over to Instagram and I will list all the makeup products that I used to create this look over there. If you guys would like, the link is right down below in the description box for you to go and check out. I'm really hoping that this lighting is like, it's God sent right now because I need this to work. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of lighting problems. So guys, I think that is it. My next video should be a haul. I'm so excited. I have not hauled in so long. Well, you know, for a beauty person, it's long. I've been saving my money because I'm hoping to go on a trip somewhere with my friends this summer. So I'm really holding on to money, but I was like, you know what? I just need to be good to myself for a little bit. So I did buy a ton of lashes. I bought a lot of lashes because I need to change out my lashes. But I did buy some makeup items. I did buy some clothing items, one of which I'm wearing today. It's so cute. I think I'm going to show you what I bought in terms of my clothing. Some of you guys mentioned like outfits that I wear. I don't think I'll ever do like a fashion video because I'm not I don't think I'm like really good at fashion, but I do want to share them because they're really cute pics. I don't know, I got really excited. More than makeup, I've been really into like watching and looking at different like fashion outfits of the days. I don't know, I'm feeling fashion inspired. So guys, I've taken up enough of your time. That's it. Till the next video, hope you guys are all doing well, taking really good care of yourselves. I will see you all next time. Bye. Do I have lipstick on, Auntie? Oh my god, I do. Oh, so embarrassing. Music time.
Let me fall back on that. You tell your friends to get with my friends. We could be friends, switch. We could do it all night long and till the clock hit morning. You did.